As you can tell, the theme of this video is basically not going as to planned. It's hard. It's fucking hard, and it makes me like so defeated because I don't know what my value is. I don't know, like I feel like I have a lot of knowledge. I feel like I know what I'm doing. I obviously make people a lot of money, but why is it that they only want me in their life if I'm making them money? And it's like, that needs to change. Like, that can't be what business is. That can't be the message of business, that, oh, everyone gets sued and everyone gets crossed, and like, that sucks, dude. You know, we started off this year very profitable. Last year we did just under $500,000 in profit. The year before that we did high six figures as well. And you know, we'd built this lifestyle where we were able to spend every single day with our kids. My sons have never seen me go to work for somebody else. Spending every waking moment with these children, raising them, growing them, taking them on trips to places like the Dominican Republic, 5-star resorts, all this amazing stuff. All of it to come crashing down. I just feel like I'm left with two choices, right? I can either quit and do what other people would do, which is maybe go get a job. But I honestly don't think a job would even save us in this position. But the second option is to start new. Start brand new. We sat at the top of the mountain for quite a while and we fell off. And we're at the bottom of the ravine now. And either I can keep treading water at the bottom or I can climb the mountain again. Like, what's the point of all this? You know, it's like, why are we striving for something that fucking sucks? Like, it sucks to be stabbed in the back so many times by people that you literally say, I would trust you with my wife and my kids. To the very next day, you commit fraud under my name, you run to another country, the master dealer takes all my money, and I'm left completely broke. It's like, what the fuck, man? Yeah, that's hard. That is really hard to take in. This channel, this documentary, is, in my eyes, Undercover Billionaire, right? We are starting completely with nothing. No money, hard knocks, going door to door to start and build and grow a business. And this channel is going to document that journey, as well as vlog my lifestyle with my kids, my family, what we do, the choices we make. And so that way, A, we have something to look back on, to be proud of, and B, for anyone that's following along or watching this, they're gonna get a first-hand perspective of what it looks like to build a business, make over $500,000 in profit every single year, lose it all overnight, hit rock bottom, start with absolutely nothing, and rebuild that business from the ground up. So today was a bit of a day, man. So we went out, we knocked on, I don't know, for about 2 hours, we maybe knocked on 30, maybe 40 doors at the most. We got 3 sales today for a total of $390. Yesterday we did the same thing, knocked a few doors, got 3 sales for a total of $390. So at the moment we're at $780 for the last 2 days, cash collected in the new business. And I think that's a great start. You know, it's definitely every part of me is just like, oh, I don't want to do this. Like, is it wasting my time? But I have to remind myself that when you're an entrepreneur, you don't get paid by the hour. You get paid by your value. And the more that you create value, the more you get to build upon that value. And so for me, this moment of my life is the value I'm creating is a list of people who like, know, and trust me so that I can reach out to in the future and sell whatever I want to them in the future, which is where the value comes in. Because if you've got a list of 1,000 people who are loyal and they pay you, upwards of $1,000 every single year, It's a $1 million business cash flow that you only need to build one time, and you can add to it and grow upon that from there. Now, this isn't a sob story. I truly look at this as an undercover billionaire opportunity where I get to actually rebrand myself and pursue what I'm passionate about. And although I may not know exactly what that is in the moment, I have the opportunity to figure it out and to go down whatever valley that I need to. Now, I know I said this is hitting rock bottom. I only say that to convey the emotion that I'm genuinely feeling when I found all this information out. The truth is, when people are close to you and things don't work out, it sucks. And I wanted to share that transparently, but it doesn't mean that my life is over. I'm actually more excited than I've ever been for the opportunities that are in front of me today. I will say that going through that experience has allowed me to grow wisdom and courage in my new adventures. And it gives me an understanding of how to do it the right way. You can build a foundation, but if it's not built on concrete, it will fall apart like a cheap tent every single time. And this is an opportunity for me to rebuild a strong foundation that's permanent. So what I want to do is focus on 3 things moving forward in this next chapter of my life. All right, now that we're in my computer, I'm going to cover with you guys the 3 things that I want to focus on that's going to rebuild the business that I want to have for my life and for my family. And for me, I'm going to keep it very simple. I've chased money for a big portion of my life, and I just don't think that that is the solution long term. I think that if you chase money, you'll always chase money, and you'll never really build a solid foundation that won't one day fall apart. So for me, my goal is I want to build a customer base. So I'm not really worried about how much money I make, because in the beginning, you're probably not going to make that much. But the goal is that you are building a list of paying customers who you can call on at any day, time of the week and create revenue from. And so for me, the 3 things that I want to focus on that allow me to build that list of clients is going to be boring businesses. The reason why I want to focus on building a list more than I want to focus on how much money I can bring in is because the number 1 rule of marketing is you borrow or buy traffic, and then you convert that into traffic that you own. So if you're leveraging platforms like social media, if you're going door to door, whatever it is, you're either borrowing the traffic or you're buying the traffic via money or time to convert that traffic into traffic that you own, that you can send email and SMS marketing out to forever and always generate a sale from. And that's the goal. And I believe that if you have a client list who knows and trusts you, has your number saved in their phone, you can develop revenue at any moment that you want because of the quality of work that you've done. And so boring business is where I want to focus my time and efforts, creating a service-based boring business. And there's 3 ways that I want to go about it. 1 is physical. So physical-based service could be like home service. It could be like a law firm. It could be a nail salon, but it's a physical person who is doing a service for another physical person or a physical person's business. So whether that's direct to consumer, business to business, whatever, but physical base is physically doing something. The reason why is with all the technology and AI coming out today, I want to make sure that if I build a list of clients, it's going to be in a way that cannot be replaced with AI. I don't want to replace myself one day with AI, right? I want to be able to provide a physical service to people that they need a human to do. And so that's why number 1 would be physical based service. And for me, as of right now, it's the home service niche. I believe that there are homeowners who are every single day looking to add projects and do things to their home. And if you can become a trusted brand in the home service niche, which for me in Las Vegas, Nevada, it's very hard to find a trustworthy brand. you can generate a lot of revenue that will come to you consistently. Next is digital-based service. So this could be anything online. And for me, I'm approaching it by developing a software, a CRM software that has automations, marketing, nurture campaigns all built into it. And so that allows me to build a platform that I can use to grow my home service-based physical business. And this platform that's online can also be leased or sold to other home service business owners who are looking for a solution to growing and nurturing their client base. And that's the whole point of me building the CRM platform that I'm using over here. This allows me to book jobs, send out communications to everyone that needs to be communicated to. It allows me to send email marketing, SMS marketing, drip campaigns. I can connect it to AI, and I can have ChatGPT and other AI softwares communicate to clients for me on my behalf. Like, there's a ton of useful uses with this platform, and I can lease this out to other business owners who want to use it to grow their business as well. And so there are two different boring services, but they complement each other and don't take much mental time effort away from the other. Then lastly, what I want to focus on is education. And because if I can teach somebody how to do the physical based service that I'm already doing, and then also lease them the digital service and create a digital education platform where they can log in, watch videos, learn and grow and start their own business, I am able to infinitely scale this business model entirely. And it's still complementing each of the other two tiers, which is physical and digital based, because we would be teaching the education behind opening up a home service business model. And so the reason why, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, is I just no longer want to chase money. I've seen people chase money, I've chased money, and it just never ends up in a good position. And time again, it's happened to me where I no longer have a resource of income because all I focused on was chasing money, not building a solid foundation and building a list of customers. And that is the goal of marketing. You want to build a list of customers. So with that, I believe that doing a boring business, which is just doing boring work that people can't do or won't do for themselves, is the best way to grow $1 million company. Because if you can get a list of 1,000 people who all pay you $1,000 per year, that's $1 million a year cash flow. It would take you 1 year to build it, and you would never have to rebuild it. All you would need to do is nurture those customers, and then you'll have people that you can call on, email, text at any point throughout the rest of the year and offer your services. So that's my plan for 2024. Hopefully this made sense and adds value to you guys and gives you a path to pursue as well. See you guys in the next video.